The Treasury Department says that its computers were hacked by a Chinese threat actor in what the department is calling a major incident. Joining us right now with more on this and with cybersecurity risks in the new year is Teresa Payton. She is Fortalice Solutions CEO. And Teresa, thank you for being with us today. We've got a lot to talk about, but let's start with this latest news about the hack at the Treasury Department. Saying this is a major issue, but then saying that there's no threat that they are still in. They don't think that the hackers are still having access to what's taken place there. You know this better than just about anybody. What should we read through this? Because I feel like there's a lot we're not getting from the headlines on this story.
Well, I read the letter that they wrote to report to OMB what had happened, and there will be another letter coming in about 30 days. These investigations take time. The one thing that gives me some optimism about this, that it has been contained, is they mentioned that the affected service, which was a third-party service, which gave basically, if you think about it, almost like a master key to a support person, a trusted person. It basically gave that authenticated master key to these bad actors who have been traced back to China. China has denied it. But the thing they've said is they've actually identified the service, taken it offline, and they're doing the proper remediation steps. So hopefully what that means is the threat actor no longer has persistence, but we do know from the letter that they produced to OMB that documents were accessed. What we don't know is what documents, but they did say it was unclassified.
Right. That's the part that I don't get. These are documents that we shouldn't necessarily care about because they're not classified documents, or this is also a very serious issue if you have a Chinese actor that's gotten access into the Treasury Department.
I think it's very serious because, as we used to say when I worked at the White House for President George W. Bush, small pieces of unclassified information put together a piece of the puzzle that could lead to classified information. And so anything that you steal gives you a sort of, even if it's just an interdepartment memo about new HR policies, that gives sort of patterns of life and inner workings of the operations. It gives names, it gives heads of departments, it gives sort of the tone and the type of vocabulary that's used, which then could be used in subsequent social engineering attacks that are much more sophisticated, targeted, and really bespoke and custom because you've got sort of this knowledge of the inner workings.
You say that a lot of attacks come over the holiday season. That's, I guess, because teams aren't paying as close of attention. There's a lot of people who are off on vacation.
Yeah, this is tough. We've done studies on this and found that not only do cyber criminals not take a holiday, they typically speed up their attacks in the days and weeks leading up to what they know to be a country's holidays. And the reason being is they know that, people are tired and a lot of times teams are taking much needed vacations. There could be skeleton crews on board, and they've got this opportunity to strike when people deserve, kind of a well-deserved break after a really tough year. So we've seen this time and time again. It doesn't mean that the best and the brightest aren't at the helm watching everything. It just means that they're, outmanned and sort of outdesigned by nation state cyber criminal syndicates and others. And it's just tough because you have to get it right every day. Cyber criminals only have to get it right once.